Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I know a lot of you are very interested to see what exactly was inside the June Bespoke Box, so stick around and I'll show you. Thanks so much for watching. I love working around themes, and I know a lot of you were very excited to see the theme for June, which was all about Anne of Green Gables. And the theme I chose was Avonlea. It was a lot of nostalgia for me, remembering the books, the movies, and a lot of you had read them and watched the movies too, and absolutely loved them. So if you don't know about Anne of Green Gables, which I'm pretty much sure most of you would know, it's all set around the late 1800s on Prince Edward Island in Canada, where a young orphan girl called Anne was sent to live with a lady called Marilla and her brother Matthew. And that's just about the trials and tribulations of her growing up and becoming a school teacher. Very feisty girl she was, and very spirited. And I just love the theme, and a lot of the kind of Victorian style blouses are very on trend at the moment. And with that in mind, I just saw this fabric and thought straight away, this has to be centered around this kind of style theme. So I'm going to take you through what was inside the box. I think most of you would have received them. We had a few from the US, quite a few from New Zealand as well. So I always like to give a couple of weeks to make sure that everyone has received their boxes. And if you haven't received your box and you don't want to see what's inside, maybe best to turn off now or turn away. But I know a lot of you are really waiting to see what was inside the box. Before I go any further, the top I've got on here today is just an unwind sweater, great pattern from Pattern Emporium. I made it in a lovely kind of cuddly fleece from Spotlight, which I purchased a couple of years ago now. And it's quite chilly out here in Melbourne at the moment. We've had a lot of rain and it's actually quite nice today. I think it's about 15 degrees, but there's no rain, so I thought I'll bring you outside in the garden just to have a bit of colour. But yeah, nice and cuddly, and I'll link that pattern below if you haven't made an unwind sweater. It's a very, very simple, easy pattern to make. Now, most of you would already know that the box, the bespoke box that I send out once a month, I do a little teaser as far as what the theme is. I usually put it in a newsletter, and that way you get kind of first dibs. You'll get to see when the box is released, what date and what time, and we have very limited numbers every month. So the best thing I say is to set the alarm and jump on, head on over to the website at that particular time to try and be first in line, because we have got very small amounts. The fabric is quite exclusive that way to you guys. I think a lot of people are really enjoying the inspiration that I have to go with the fabric. So let's open the box up. The box is always taped up with a beautiful tape, which I haven't shown that on there because it takes quite a while to get it off. It's nice and secure, but you'll also see the Dahlia Sewciety sticker that sticks the side of the box down. And once that's opened, you will see that I always have my tissue paper, and when you lift it off, you will see a beautiful postcard that gives the inspiration to the box. This month's card is it just captured exactly what I wanted in the box. And you'll also see that on the back there's a little label and a discount code for 20% off the pattern. The pattern of the month this month was the Victoria blouse from Fibre Mood Mag, and that was a PDF pattern, and you would receive 20% off that if you wish to purchase it, and you can use that discount code to receive a nice little discount there. And there's also a little secret vlog QR code, so you need to watch that to see exactly I'll talk you through what's in the box and also what I've made, so you get a bit of inspiration there. So hopefully most of you are seeing that QR code attached to the postcard. So a little Collie the Machine label on there as well, with a little peg. This one you'll see a beautiful little quote from the book from Anne of Avonlea. It says, "I believe the nicest and sweetest days are not those on which anything very splendid or wonderful or exciting happens, but just those that bring out the simple little pleasures, following one another softly like pearls slipping off a string." And that was from Anne of Avonlea. So I just think that was really pretty. And yeah, it's very true. They're the sort of days that you remember the most, aren't they? Things that nothing very particularly special happens, but maybe just something about the feeling of the day, something that happened that made you remember it, sort of stalls in the memory. So memories are really strange in that way, aren't they? But that is my little theme for the month, postcard theme. Now we're going to open the box up, and you will see firstly that there is a lovely sweet treat. Now, this sweet treat, of course, is a gourmet, beautiful gourmet treat from Whisk and Pin. And Whisk and Pin is a beautiful independent gourmet food company that is run in Katoomba in the Blue Mountains, so in New South Wales. And if you haven't been to Katoomba, I can highly recommend it. It is absolutely paradise. It's a real maker's paradise as well. You'll see lots of people there that make their own beautiful gourmet food and scented treats. There's a lot of candle makers there, a lot of really creative independent people. Of Whisk and Pin, I do love their Snowy Road, so I decided to choose that to go along with the theme. And Snowy Road is white Belgian chocolate. It's like Rocky Road, but of course white. And there are beautiful cranberries, cherries and pistachios in that as well. So beautiful little sweet treat there. And they do have other flavours available on their website, as well as some gorgeous gourmet mueslis and cookies. Just so much variety there to choose from. So I can highly recommend heading over to Whisk and Pin, a brilliant little female-led independent food company there. So just delicious. And a lot of you would have had a hard time resisting eating that. And with that as well, you'll see there is a Madam Flavour tea bag, the Earl Grey, which is actually Madam Grey, that complements really lovely the theme that I have happening in the box. You will also see a handmade soap is a scented treat of the month, and the handmade soap is a beautiful lemon myrtle fragrance. I think a lot of you had commented before you even opened the box, you could smell that scent wafting out of there. I have it in a little Hessian bag. And I think when you open it up, you can see that the Luna soap is a gorgeous hand-cut, hand-poured soap that is made in Tarra Valley here in Victoria, not far from me. Julia from Luna Soaps makes a beautiful array of beautiful hand-poured soaps. This is a lemon myrtle and clay, just gorgeous body bar soap to use. I think a lot of you love the fragrance in that one, but she does also make things like bath bombs and a huge array of different scented soaps there too. The little haberdashery item. Now, my mum actually did a great job putting these together. She really put the little detail and thought into it and tied it up into a little bow. You'll see a little unpick or seam ripper there. You'll also see the Gooderman thread in the lovely cream colour, and the crochet lace, which we absolutely loved. Thought it would complement the fabric really beautifully. It's a scalloped hem cotton crochet lace, and there's 2 meters there for everyone to do whatever they wish with. I've actually used it in the pattern that you'll see. A couple of little sweetheart lollies thrown in there as well. Now let's get into the fabric. The fabric of the month is a beautiful high quality viscose, absolutely gorgeous, kind of a cream tea coloured viscose with a beautiful self-imprinted rosebud print with the little dainty pink rosebuds printed throughout it as well. So a beautiful kind of small scale floral, very, very lovely to be making a blouse with, which is exactly what I did. The drape is just lovely, and I'm going to show you my blouse that I made. As I said before, the Victoria blouse from Fibre Mood is exactly what I made. And this is my Victoria blouse in the stunning viscose print. It's got such a lovely drape to it. I like wearing that with a pair of jeans and some boots. And I decided to do my scalloped edge lace just on the bottom and also on the sleeves. And for my Victoria, I didn't want to do cuffs. I wanted to leave the sleeves nice and open and draping, put that beautiful crochet lace on the bottom and have it just peeking through. So I've done the doubled over hem and left enough lace there so it's just hanging over and letting a bit of light through there. And also with the hem on the blouse too. So I'll put some pics up. You can see exactly how that turned out. How sweet is the beautiful little neck, that frill around the neck. I actually didn't quite know whether I could pull it off, but I really, really love it. And I know that I love that Horton's blouse. That also had a little bit of a high neck. Dainty kind of little bit of a feature there. Very kind of 19th century Victorian style. I absolutely love that that neckline, that little bit of frill. I chose to do a little button on the back and a little loop there, but you could also do a hook and eye. But I love that kind of pointed yoke at the front. I think it really sets off the style beautifully. But all in all, very, very happy with the Fibre Mood Victoria. And I love Fibre Mood blouses. I must say, every time I've made one, I've been really thrilled with how they've turned out. So that was a 20% off pattern of the month. So the Avonlea box, one of my firm favourites so far that I've done, and I'm really loving and enjoying putting together the themes. I have so many more worked out for you guys. I know a lot of you get excited around a theme. And next month's theme for July is another very, very exciting one for me. It's one that straight away sprang to my mind because of the colour of the fabric that I'm choosing. It is a bit different to this, bit different theme. It's a bit more loud and bold, and the theme will be Moulin Rouge theme. Everyone knows that the movie Moulin Rouge with Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor was just such a favourite movie of mine. It's also got Kylie Minogue making a little cameo there, but it's a fantasy movie all about the Moulin Rouge set in Paris, and I think the colour and vibrancy is kind of going to be giving you a little bit of a hint and a teaser there as to what I have coming up. I'll put some little teasers and some images so you can see exactly what I mean about the theme and the aesthetics for Moulin Rouge. And also the Stage Theatre show has been touring around Australia here. It's one that I definitely wanted to see. I think it may have already moved on to Sydney, I'm not sure, but it's one that I've heard is fantastic and definitely one that I want to see. So the Moulin Rouge box will be premiering on the 10th of July at 7 p.m. So make sure that if you want one of these bespoke boxes and you want to join in on all the fun and the whole unboxing and unwrapping and kind of getting in on the aesthetics and a bit of the inspiration there, you need to head on over to my website. Make sure you look at the emails, subscribe to emails to see exactly when that date will be each month. And yeah, so the 10th of July at 7 p.m. I'll be premiering that box, and it will be sent out within the next 2 weeks later. We have been managing to get them out a little bit earlier each month, which has been great. So Mum's been a really good help there, packing these boxes and getting them all ready for you guys. But I think you are going to really love the pattern of the month I've also chosen. So a bit different to what I've chosen in the last few months as well. And as I said, the fabric is very different to this, but just my true style as far as being bold and a little bit of glitz and glam in there as well. And the actual haberdashery items are just so gorgeous. I think you're going to really love what I've included in there. All matchy-matchy, of course. A bit of ooh la la for the month of July. And of course, my birthday on the 6th of July, I'm turning 50. I wanted to make sure it was definitely a box to kind of fit my personality and yeah, make sure that you guys all enjoy what's in there. Of course, if I love it and I've picked it myself, I know you're going to love it too. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing. Also head on over to Southern Cross Stitches. I know that Emma has done an unboxing as well. If you haven't seen Emma's channel, Emma is another Aussie vlogger. If you would like to do an unboxing either on Instagram or on YouTube, I would love to see that. Make sure you tag me so I can share that as well. And I always make sure I put up people's pics of them unboxing boxes every month. Of course, once most of the boxes are gone out, I like to share that so everyone can see what's inside and get a bit of the excitement happening. Take care, everyone. Happy sewing, and we'll see you very soon. Bye for now.